Morning. It's just after sunrise on Thursday, November 13th, and I'm here just north of Morehead City, next to an unnamed island. I've actually been anchored here 3 nights, and the plan is today, now that winds have finally calmed down, I was pinned down by strong winds for a couple days, I'm gonna head down to Southport, North Carolina. Oh, and if you're new around here, please do hit subscribe. More than half of my viewers are not subscribed. All right, let's get going. Okay, we're underway now, heading for the bridge. See, this is the island I was talking about. Got a cross on it and then some kind of like a camping out building. I walked around on there, it's all locked up, but interesting little place. Doesn't have a name on the chart. This one has a name, I'll put it here on the screen, I forget what it is, but that brick chimney is all that's left of a factory that used to be there. Alright, I just did a little circle to let these 2 shrimp boats go first. I knew they would have overtaken me, and anyway, easier to just let them pass. Man, that's a tight fit. So we're making our way out the channel. Can't see it, but out there is a green buoy I'm going to aim for to the left of the Coast Guard station there. And there's a giant catamaran with a nice wind behind him, but he's just motoring. See? Get a big boat, sails become very heavy, it's a pain in the butt to raise them. You just end up motoring around everywhere. Small sailboats for the win. All right, we're almost at the inlet now. Here's the state park and the fort over here. Just about low tide, so we got a nice little current pushing us out. All right, there's the inlet, and we're through. Some decent sized swell out here. Well, the seas are a bit spicy, but we're making 5 knots. You can still see the inlet. All right, we're gonna hook up the wind vane now. Okay, I got the wind vane going. The course we need to steer is 225, and I got about 230 right there. Pretty good. Got some kind of shrimping fleet out here. And there's a look back at Beaufort, North Carolina and Morehead City. Check out how this scow bow handles these ocean swells. The broad, flat, forward section of the hull creates not only what I consider to be a very cool look, but also significant hydrodynamic lift. This design characteristic keeps the bow high on the water, rising cleanly over waves and swells, rather than digging in or plowing through them. I've seen some comments suggesting this hull shape can't handle these conditions, but honestly, I believe many are simply unaware of how cool and incredibly capable scow bows are.
Conditions on this trip were truly ideal, and it turned out to be my fastest run yet. I hit max speeds of 6 knots while cruising down swells, but over a solid 12-hour period in stable conditions, I maintained an average of just 3 knots on my southwest course. That's a foundation, but we know she can do more. My goal for this winter is to bump that average up to at least 4 knots, giving us the better daily mileage needed for a future Atlantic crossing. I've already got some exciting ideas for upgrades to make that happen.
That's a beautiful sunset to bring in Fran's first night at sea. Well, it's about midnight and things are going well, pretty smooth. Just a little bit of traffic about a mile to the east of me. Some ships that pass me by, no problem. I'm really impressed with the self-steering. It's kept us right on the planned course. Right now we're doing about 3 knots there to 3.5 knots. Well, good morning. It's Friday morning. I spent most of the night laying down and sleep in 30-minute increments and then get up and look around for traffic. And I only saw one fishing vessel off the starboard side a couple miles away, and then about two motor yachts off the port side, and they all passed me by. So it was pretty calm, and a crescent moon rose at about 1:30 a.m. So it was a nice night. You know, the wind kind of calmed down and the seas calmed down, but I kept moving between 3 or 4 knots. See that buoy there ahead of us? That's the slough buoy for going around Frying Pan Shoals safely. And amazingly, we're right on it. And I haven't adjusted the wind vane since sunrise this morning, 4 hours ago. It's just incredible how perfectly on course it's kept us. Look at that. It's like we're on course to hit the damn thing.
After crossing the Frying Pan Shoals, I turned the boat north towards the inlet to Southport.
Well, we're close hauled now, and the wind has died down a good bit, but you can see shore there, and up over there is the inlet to get into Southport, North Carolina. Well, it's high tide in Southport in about 10 minutes, and I'm still 4 nautical miles away from the entrance, well, to the inlet. I've missed the high tide, which means when I try to go through the inlet, it could be rushing water out. I don't know if I'll be able to get in at all until low tide, but I'll make an attempt, and let's see if we can do it. Isn't this the way it always goes? You have good, strong wind for a couple days, and you're finishing a big trip, get close to the inlet, and the wind dies. We've got a 3-knot wind right now, and because I missed the tide, now it's going to be flowing out. I can try to get in, and if I can't, luckily it's so calm out here, I can anchor off the beach and wait until the tide reverses, which should be about 9:30 p.m. Well, it's kind of the last thing you want, but I'm just gonna proceed in slowly. I'm making like a knot and a half, and the outgoing current doesn't seem so bad. Here's a flashing red buoy coming up, and this is pretty much the start of the inlet. And I got my anchor here and chain all laid out in the road, ready to go. So at a moment's notice I can anchor. Well, we made it this far last night, just a couple stones throw from the yacht basin and the town of Southport over there. I couldn't get any closer because the current got so strong right here. So this morning I'm going to try and weigh anchor, try to get into the yacht basin. I believe there's a Freetown dock, and then there's a shower over there I can use. It's been a few days, and maybe have a real breakfast.
All right, all anchored up. Close to the marsh, but we're gonna have a constant west wind. That'll keep us off the mud. And the foredeck's nice and tidy.
OCSS-103 Sailboat.
All right, guys, that's it. I've made it. If you enjoyed that little mini adventure from Beaufort, North Carolina to Southport, North Carolina, make sure you subscribe, give me a like and a friendly comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go get a shower and a hot meal.
Just work on us to make all preparations for getting on the way.
Hey, what's your name, buddy?
Home.
Come and get back to your station or I'll have you shot from your ear!
Well, shoot some!